Darren, you kind of feel like you got your shot back tonight?
Yeah, something like that.
Were you, did you switch anything up in practice, pre-game, preparation?
No, not really. I'd say shooting for me is mental. So I got back in a better rhythm tonight.
Charles, I'm sure the pre-game scout on that team was built up shooting threes. What was working in the first half, and did they just find their shots, or what happened in the second?
In the second half, you said?
Yeah, what was the difference? You guys really kind of held them off the line in the first half.
In the first half, we really came with energy and just the mindset of not to let them shoot. And then coming into the second half, we kind of let off the pedal and let them get going a little. And then that's when they found their shot and brought themselves back into the game.
Do you guys focus on transition defense at all, finding Agbe and Randolph, because they're big-time three-point shooters? Was that a big focus in the game?
Yeah, that's our main focus, is getting back on defense and finding the shooters and staying in the gaps and helping the drivers and our teammates.
Malachi, you obviously, growing up, spent a lot of time in gyms and kind of imagine what it would be like to be like a college basketball player and stuff. And when he's putting up 27 points in the games, is this kind of what you were envisioning?
You always dream of doing good, but it was just trying to come out and be aggressive and just look for my shots, and tonight they fell down.
Has Coach Kent been telling you to look for your shot a little more than you have been?
I think he's told everybody to look for their shots. Everybody on the team can shoot, so it's just a matter of who's open, who's feeling it that night. It's never just one person.
What was working so well tonight?
I think we just got good looks. I forced a couple shots, but other than that, I think got good looks, and they just fell down tonight.
After Randolph stole the ball from you late in the second half, it seemed like you put the team on your back. You had a beautiful drive inside to make it a three-possession game, and then came back down and kind of had an MJ move and stopped on the dime and kind of used the elbow and hit a jumper. Talk about taking over the game at that point.
I just tried to stay aggressive at the end. They made a good second half push to get the lead back, so just trying to go on the other end and score right back after they did.
For both Charles and Darian, it was pretty fun to watch a freshman take over the game like that and score the way he did tonight.
You said what? Say that one more time.
Yeah, was it pretty fun to watch him take over the game the way he did tonight?
Oh yeah, it was fascinating watching him take over the game, being young as he is, and it was fascinating.
Yeah, it was fascinating. I mean, it's going to be more fascinating seeing him do it again, though. So.
Charles, it really seems like the difference in the last two games, just energy you were able to bring from the tip-off in the first half. How can you replicate it and make sure that it's this game and not San Jose State going forward?
It's just mental, just making sure we all buy in together, and just the willingness to win, I guess, and just basically mental.
Did San Jose State service kind of a gut check in that regard?
Yeah, it really was, yeah.
Charles, in the second half, when they started to shake the lead down a little bit, and there'd be the timeouts for whatever reason, what was the message from Coach Kent in those timeouts to you guys?
Just stay together, because we knew it was going to happen. We was going to hit adversity sooner or later. So he just brought us together, and we just put the pedal to the metal, put the gas back on the pedal, however you say that.
I got it.
Sorry, one more. Just after San Jose State, was it something that had to be said? Did you guys do any meetings or kind of as players get together and talk about bringing energy, or did everyone just sort of know?
Yeah, we had a meeting with all the coaches and staff and players, and we discussed some stuff and we handled it.
Darren, with now kind of seeing the highs and lows of the season, what are your expectations going forward for this squad, and over the next kind of short time frame? What are you guys hoping to achieve?
Not lose another game at home. I mean, we're not focused on conference right now. We're trying to get the non-conference, try to get through that, but not give up any games at home. We felt like we gave up the game against San Jose State. We played terrible, obviously. We gave that one away, and then we felt like we gave a game away in where were we? Virgin Islands, So and then that just kind of trickled over. So we just got to, like you said, get through adversity when that hits.
Is it the same with you, Charles?
Same.
How big is it when the bench comes in and really performs well? And Darian, you came off the bench tonight. What does it do for the starters when you have your reinforcements coming in and continuing to play well?
I think it means a lot. Robo, DK, all them guys, we know what they can do. So they're showing it. I think they're going to continue to show it, and it just gives us a boost off the bench.
I mean, yeah, like you said, you have to have it. I mean, I haven't seen a team win with 5 players. So, I mean, somebody has to come in and give something off the bench. So, and we feel like we have that. We feel like we're a deep enough team to go to our bench. So it's a strength of ours.